Welcome to Community Conversations. I am Queen Miss Ebony J, and you're listening and watching 1230 The Buzz, your talk station on 101.5, 101.1 The Wiz, and 100.3 Cincy's R&B station. So glad to be here with you today. If you've never listened to the show before, Community Conversations is a platform where we come to talk about the problems happening in our community, but we don't just come on here to talk. We provide solutions, and we bring nonprofits that are behind the solution. So today I'm so excited that I have the executive director, Miss Tefra Fields, in the building representing Lincoln Heights Outreach. How are you today, beautiful?
Great. How are you?
I'm amazing.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Good.
So can you tell me, like, what type of programs does Lincoln Heights Outreach have, and how long have you all been around?
So Lincoln Heights Outreach has been around, for a very long time. The programming that we provide was actually birthed out of Lincoln Heights Missionary Baptist Church. So as you can imagine, the many services that have been administered throughout the community have been around for a long time. But in 2012, the church decided to incorporate the services of what Lincoln Heights Outreach provides as its own separate 501c3. So in 2012, it became its own organization. So all the services we provide. So we've provided health and wellness, let's see, workforce development, back when it was called our employment network, but we're providing resume writing, resume assistance, resume help, connections with job interviews, with jobs and mock interviews. We also have our community outreach programs, which are our food pantry that we run every Thursday now. Since COVID, we've done it every Thursday. And there was an increase from, maybe serving 120 people a month to almost 700 households a month.
Wow.
We also have our clothing closet, which also runs on Thursdays, and our Cafe Hope program, which is a buffet style program. It's like a cafe. So we do a lot of that connects our youth and our seniors, and we provide meals in the community. So since COVID, we've been actually mobile and taking meals to our partners at Friendship Plaza, our partners at St. Monica's Recreational Center, and just trying to do a lot of things to get out into the community. We also have provided our youth enrichment program, which you may be familiar with, Camp Hope, Cincy, then it was Camp Hope. Now it's our Hope Enrichment Program, which includes after school summer camp. And summer camp's been running for, many years. So a lot of young people that grew up and attended Camp Hope actually came back and worked for Camp Hope. So it's been around a very long time. And we also provide now an adult day service. And I guess we'll talk a little bit more about adult day service, in which we are caring for those seniors 60 and up and providing them with recreation activities, social activities, and health services that they need, that they may need in a intimate setting.
So you just gave me a mouthful. You all really have a lot of different services that caters to not just the youth, but to the adults as well. So the closet is open for anyone, right? The food pantry,
yes.
You have a home, you need assistance, we got your back, we're here. And then you said that you have a program where you get the older seniors to interact with the youth.
Well, we have what we call Cafe Hope. Cafe Hope is kind of like like a buffet style where we provide meals to people in the community, and then we do things like talent shows, meals together, So we had, since COVID, we've had to be creative in how we still operate our Cafe Hope program. So our volunteers have been going into the community and still providing those meals to, like I said, our partners in the community, with St. Monica's Rec and also with Friendship Plaza, and just doing a lot of, we're thinking of many different things we're trying to do as well now. So, we think about our year in 2020 and how different it was for all of us and how we had to change and create new ways to do things, going virtual, getting out to people. And we have to still provide the services because during that time, people still needed the services.
Did you all do virtual events?
So we actually did do some virtual opportunities for our youth. Okay. We started a initiative called Let's Read. It's called an Let's Read initiative. So it was part of our after school program, and it was kind of tailored to the students that participated in our program that attended Lincoln Heights Elementary School. But we opened it up to students. Gosh, we don't want anybody to not, have fun reading. So we just kind of opened it up, and the kids love it. We have a wonderful facilitator. Her name is Joey Stiles. Hey, Miss Joey, if you're watching. And she has been so committed to providing this book club. So it's called the Read Initiative Virtual Book Club. And the kids were excited. They get to play, they read to each other. It's a reading opportunity for them to read to each other. They read to the facilitator, and then they actually get to learn and ask questions. They play a game at the end. They win prizes. So the kids are kind of excited to go back every week. So that was just, we kind of thought maybe the kids are going to get virtualed out, but they actually like to show up every Thursday from I think it's like 4 to 5:30. So they can participate in the reading club. So it's been exciting. We're thinking we're gonna kind of take it into the summer to see how it goes. So it's a book club for the kids.
I think that's so neat. Do the kids get to pick the books?
Well, this first time they get to pick the book. We actually picked the book that they were reading, but I want to allow them to their books and their choices in a hat, and they get the next one. So the kids will be able to pick what they want to read. But this time, since it was fairly new, we chose two books, Little Leaders and Little Legends. One was Black women in history and Black men in history throughout history. So the kids, they've learned a lot. They were one of the kids was telling me about a couple of things. And I was like, oh, I need to be in there with y'all. They're playing these games, and I'm like, I'm competitive. So they enjoy it. So I'm excited that they like the book that we picked for them. So they get to pick the next time.
I think it's great that you picked a book that's teaching them something, and that's what's making them be more engaged, because it's like, oh, Black people do this. We're responsible for this. Those things are very empowering. We hear so many negative things about African Americans and what we have going on, but to know more about other people besides Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King, our babies need it.
Right. Books. I was wondering if they're gonna, we opened it up for kindergarten to 5th grade. So I was like, I'm nervous. Are the kindergartner kids going to get into it? Or the 5th graders? It's across the board. We had some younger kids and we had the older ones. And they, because they were reading back and forth and to each other, it also helped with some of their skills and their comprehension skills. And also just making it fun because they got to play the game at the end. And then a little incentive, they got to win certain prizes and and also it was incorporated into our after school program. So those kids got extra incentives, or they get to get extra incentives. And then the kids that aren't, they still get some incentives too.
I like it. And the biggest part is the listening skills. Mm-hmm. A lot of adults today don't know how to listen. And so just sit around and hear everybody read and then, like you said, interpret it. I think that was always better for me. When we read out loud, I understood what we were reading. When we were reading by ourselves, I'm overthinking it.
Yeah. And making it fun. I think it's all about making it fun. So, our our summer camp and after school, we're trying to do some things in which they can, interact with some of our adult day service participants as well. So I didn't mention that, but we also have a community garden. So we're also looking for volunteers to help us with getting that back up and together and up and running, because we have, our seniors in our adult day service, they like to plant, they like flowers, they like a garden. So we're working with them on planting, doing little things. And so hopefully they'll be able to take what they've planted and we can put it in the garden or put it somewhere around our adult day service, which is a new program now. So I'm hoping, we're trying to get the word out about what we can provide to everyone in the community. So we're here, and that service is open to any adult senior over the age of 60, and it's free based on your qualifying insurance. So we've had a lot of interest. We're open now. We will eventually be announcing a grand opening, and we're going to do some wonderful things on that day. It's going to be so exciting on that day. I'm excited about the grand opening. Even though we're opening now, I want to give a shout out to Mr. Ed Sachs Thomas, who's actually there now with our seniors playing, providing some music to them. So there are different activities throughout the day that are provided. We do provide some health services, a lot of recreation. Everything is structured. So we have a structured program for our seniors. So it's kind of one of the fun things that we also do is that we are providing transportation as well. And it's non-medical, non-emergency medical and non-medical transportation. So if those seniors that are in our program need assistance getting to and from doctor's appointments or any kind of, dental appointments, go pick up any kind of medications at the pharmacy, also heading to the grocery store to pick up some things, we can provide that transportation. And we also have positions available. It's just so much that we are doing here and partnering with a lot of people in the community to provide, as much as we can. It's really important to be a good neighbor and to be there for, those in the community. So being here, the program's been here a very long time, and we get a lot of interest from individuals from the church as well, but we want to make sure that we're getting, a lot of people in the community involved and letting them know that we are here. They may have known of the services at the church, but not necessarily as Lincoln Heights Outreach, the organization.
Right.
And different, the different programs that we provided, but not as it was under LHOI. So you may hear LHOI, you may hear Lincoln Heights Outreach. We're one and the same. So, that's kind of us in a nutshell, and, just been excited. I've been here with the program for almost 10 months now. Okay. So it's exciting to be here and to see the wonderful things that this agency has been doing and is continuing to do in the community.
When I say it sounds, you all aren't missing a beat right now. I hear all kind of programs. You hear me? Y'all are really feeling that need that the community has. The adults, I feel like I see a lot of statuses. People are over some virtual events, but now we have Adult Day where they can come and network and see other people. And so I think that that's a great thing to incorporate in with your outreach. Just getting us to be able to come out the house and still be safe.
Yeah. And some people, and, for their loved one may be kind of nervous. Are you COVID compliant, or, how do you keep us safe? And we've actually put parameters in place for everyone to keep, our seniors in place, their loved ones in place, caregivers, the staff, volunteers. Even on our vans, we have air purifiers that we have for our vans. We also, that actually kind of kill COVID. And also we have air purifiers for our buildings. So we have our main building where our food pantry and our clothing closet is held, and where we do a lot of cooking for Cafe Hope. And then we have our other activities here. And then we also have our adult day service building, which is all on the campus. of the Lincoln Heights Missionary Baptist Church. So, it's like just a small little campus there, but we're all on the same strip. So you can walk in between buildings, and we're close to the community, so people can walk to us as well. We're right off of Wayne Avenue. So people can get to us, and, we're close in the community.
So Ms. Tefra, tell me this. If someone is listening and they're like, oh, I want to do that, or I want to get my kids signed up for that, like, what makes a person eligible? And is there a fee that's associated with these services? Is it like a yearly membership type deal?
Our services are free. So let me tell you, I get excited, so we were able to, because of COVID, we're able to take only 50 kids in our summer youth program. So we still have a few spots left. So if there's anybody that's listening and wanting to get their kid in a summer camp with Camp Hope, please, contact us. You can also go online on our website, www.lincolnheightsoutreach.org, and you can sign up there. You would just have to fill out the application, fill out the if there's for a scholarship. Okay. And we're able right now to be able to scholarship the kids. Most of the kids right now signed up as of today all have scholarships. They would only have to pay a registration fee of $25, and then camp is free for the kids that have signed up as of today. If they are signed up, they are free.
Yes.
And camp $1 a week. So knowing that for the past, year or so, parents and families have been without work, it's been kind of tough. So one of the things we really pushed for was to try to, ease the burden of the families and youth to make this a wonderful summer for the kids. It's been tough, Yeah. Make this a wonderful, wonderful summer for the kids. So all of our other services are free. Our adult day service is free, but you have to have a qualifying insurance and an ailment. So we partner with the Council on Aging. So anybody that's 60 and above, or their loved one will want to get their parent, cousin, aunt, sister, brother, whatever involved, or friend involved with our adult day, they would have to connect with the Council on Aging. They would contact us, let us know their need, and we would get them in contact with the Council on Aging, and then they would walk them through an assessment. And if their insurance is qualified, then it is free for them. And now, if they don't have a qualifying insurance, we have, very low cost out of, if anybody has to pay out of pocket. So it would be, yes, for anyone that has to pay out of pocket. So it's reasonable. So that is something that if anyone's interested, they would call us. We actually are doing tours right now for folks that would want to see our state-of-the-art adult day service right now. It's beautiful. I know I may be biased, but it's beautiful. We have different rooms set up for folks. We have a movement room. We have a rest and relaxation room. We have a wonderful activity room for bingo, for games. I love bingo. I've just this new love for bingo all of a sudden. So there's this. We have our room and library for anybody that wants to learn about computers and doing demonstrations. And then we have an all-purpose room. So where Mr. Ed right now is performing, we can set it up and safely for those people who would like to hear. And we're one day wanting to start an adult day service choir. I mean, it's just so many things that we're hoping to do moving forward, and just getting involved. So we want to keep people active, and we want them to be excited and feel welcome and happy when they're there with us or here with us.
Now, what is the operation times? Like, when do you open? When do you close?
So our operation hours for our business office, the hours are 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Okay. Our adult service is actually 10 to 3 for those structured activities, okay. But we do have individuals that come earlier than that. So we open up around 7:15 to 5. So it just has to depend on what your insurances cover, depending on how long you'll stay, or if you're paying by private pay. So okay. Normally our hours are at the adult day 7:15 to 5 o'clock
And you're
p.m.
located right next to Lincoln Heights Missionary Church.
Yes, we have two addresses. It's really weird. Yes, so it's like our main office where the food pantry and our clothing closet is, where we cook for Cafe Hope, and we do our business is at 9913 Wayne Avenue. And then our adult day service is located at 9931 Wayne Avenue. Now, if you go to one building thinking you're at the other one, it's like a skip and a hop. So you could look over, maybe walk, and it's just a quick drive around. Okay. So don't get lost. You can see people will come outside and wave at you. Okay. It's beside, and we're on the campus of Lincoln Heights Missionary Baptist Church. So it's right beside it. You won't get lost.
Are there any restrictions right now? Like, is there an open door policy if a person want to come, or do they have to make an appointment?
So we ask people to make an appointment for tours. And also, we're open for individuals to come in and talk to us if they have issues or anything that they need. We can open our doors and talk to them. But for our adult day service, we ask that people make an appointment for a tour, and they can do that anytime between the hours of 9 and 5. And they would speak with our new programs coordinator, Lisa Beckett. Okay. And she does all of our tours. She actually works with setting up our volunteers. So we do have opportunity for people to volunteer, to run activities for us. So we do have those certain parameters. So we just ask that people, before they just pop up, just kind of let us know, because we do want to make sure that we are respecting the privacy of our seniors and that we're keeping everyone safe.
Okay, so if they want to sign up, they're interested, can you tell them the website again and where they can go?
Okay, our website is www.lincolnheightsoutreach.org. And then you would go to, up at the top, there's a row, it says what we do. And then you would click adult day service. And then you could sign up there and let us know if you wanted a tour. You can let us know if you're interested in, becoming a participant of the program. And you can also call us. And the number that you can call us is 513-554-4455. So easy. 513-554-4455. That's for the adult day service. You can also call us at 513-744-6260. And later, Alex, who runs our youth enrichment program, okay. or you'll get Lisa. So we're here to, just to serve and be here in the community to help.
I appreciate you so much, Ms. Teffer, for coming to talk to me about this.
Welcome. You're so welcome. You have a wonderful smile. It makes me happy.
Oh, thank you. I'm just so glad that we have people like you who take the time out, who are passionate about it, because we can see and hear your passion. And so I'm so glad that you're in the right place at the right time. Keep going. And if you need anything, you just let us know, okay?
Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. Make sure, again, you all go check it out. Log on to the website, get more details. Again, it's LincolnHeightsOutreach.org. Go on the website, sign up, share this information with someone who may need it. This is what we do. That's the reason that we have community conversations. If you would like to be a guest, make sure you email me, or you can always slide in my DMs. Miss Ebony J at radio-1.com. That's MSEBONYJ at radio-1.com. See you next week.
Thank you.